Alright. I need to make sure y'all get some music because it is Freestyle Friday. I am live. Yes, I am. This is Brother Hot Tim, and you know, this is Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. I am Brother Hot Tim, and we are on Freestyle Fridays, and I'm on the expressway trying to make sure I give you what you need. It's the heart of a civil production. Well, you know we striving to blow up your old paradigm. I know y'all listening. Y'all listening right now. Right? And y'all wondering, why in the hell are you doing the show while you on the road, Brother Hot Tim? Because I got certain people that listen to me that I want to make sure they always are able to get with me. Alright? So, hey, here we go. Now, a lot of stuff that I saved on this program is gone and I don't understand why. But hey, it's all good. It's cool. That's how it goes down, I guess, right? I've been able to broadcast on my computer on a regular basis, and I haven't been using my phone as much, so I guess they just threw away some of my data. And I can dig that, Sprinkler. I can dig that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all a round of applause because this is a magnificent piece of stuff. But y'all know that's some bullshit. You know it's some bullshit. Right? Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some music real quick so that my assistant, right, Mr. Jamar Jennings, can help me out and send some stuff. So check out this music real quick. Alright, Mr. Jennings, what I need you to do. Hold on. Just type in, check out the show.
Right here? Where do we get it?
Check out the show. Click the name. No call is. Put a comment, put no call in.
That's all?
Yeah.
You see it now?
Yeah. Alright, I'm back. I'm on the road again. It's great to be back on the road again. Now I'm rolling on 70 East. For those that don't know what's going on, Brother Hot Tim is taking some of the family members, some of our tribe, down to the Blacher to join another part of our fam. It's a critical point in the development of Gye-Nyame as well as all black people, because right now we got some major decisions to make. You know, but the one good thing that's coming out of all this is the fact that when you're trying to build a tribe, one of the worst things that can happen is for everybody to get comfortable. In order for a tribe to be built, in order for a community to actually be built and sustained, there need to be some common suffering. And right now, black folks, we have some common suffering. Some of y'all are wondering, what do I tell my young people? What do I tell my brothers, my uncles? What do I tell them? I mean, we just had a brother get shot just the other day, laying on the ground, on his back, with his arms raised, telling the police what was going on, and he still accidentally got shot. That's what they say. And when he asked the police officer, "Why did you shoot me?" the man responded, "I don't know." And I actually believe that. I actually believe that there is an unconscious hand within this system that is taking control of people. I honestly believe that that police officer was taken over by Agent Smith that caused him to pull the trigger on that brother. Not saying that he's innocent, not saying that he don't need his ass, he don't need to be murdered, but he do need his ass kicked. I'm just saying that. You know what I'm saying? It was a mistake and he didn't take a life, so a life don't need to be taken. But what I am going to say is this. The only reason that this unconscious is able to do this, and he can say that he don't know, and feel comfortable in telling his employers, his union, that he don't know, or that he was trying to shoot somebody else and he missed terribly and ended up shooting this innocent man in the leg. The only reason he could do that is because, once again, they understand that there will be no repercussions for his actions from them nor from us. Black folks, we have a common suffering. My tribe, we have a common suffering. And if we allow this energy to escape without us uniting on something. Now, I want to salute some of the movements that are going on out there. We see protests going on. Beautiful, beautiful, right? We see black folks getting bank accounts in black banking institutions. Beautiful, powerful. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of us have already been doing the work, right? Because I know some of y'all is like, brother, what the hell are you doing? I've been doing the same thing. I've been doing this long before YouTube. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? I've been running my mouth. I've been working with young people. I've been pulling people off the street. I've been doing my thing. I've been building. I've been getting ready, right? Right? And the point is, I've been writing and I've been saving people's lives. The question is, what are you doing? Right? What are you donating? We have a common suffering. And until we realize that the common suffering is the fact that we have no legacy to leave our children. Most of us are working jobs and we can't leave our children jobs. You can't leave them a job. We need to have institutions that we leave our children. We need to be training our children. If we're not going to do it, we need to be training our children to get the damn institutions. Because we see that these institutions that exist do not work in our best interest. I will repeat that. These institutions do not work in our best interest. If we are not funding them, they do not work in our best interest. It's good to have partnerships, and it's good to have outside people to donate and to support. I could dig that, right? But that support should be outmatched by the work and the donations and the giving and the resources from the people that it mostly affect. What institutions are we leaving? For Jerome and all them little ones out there. Really, because I honestly ask you this, man. If some of our kids saw that they could enhance something, would they be acting in the way that they do? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they are disrespectful to us because we ain't got shit to leave them. We're not critical for their survival. As a matter of fact, most of us could die and it'd be just like a speed bump in our child's life. Because other people will be able to pick up and probably do better for your child than you can. The system will take up and take care of your child and probably do a better job than you do. And that should concern us. Right? You know, so I'm doing this show, man, because this show is me. I mean, this is who and what I am, man. And I love my people, man. You know what I'm saying? And the issue for me is, you know, we got to start building institutions, and we got to start training our young folks to defend them. Not to sell them, to hold on to them. You know what I'm saying? Because we chasing dollars while other people chasing resources. What's the difference, Brother Hatim? See, dollars are symbols that we exchange. Dollars are repositories of wealth. They're symbols that symbolize the wealth that they represent. But in actuality, they're not wealth. At any given time, somebody could take power, or somebody in power could be like, we're no longer using the green dollar. The new dollars are red, blue, and yellow. And we will be distributing them as of next month. And the value of your current currency falls at a quarter of what this new currency is. Or better yet, an eighth. Because I feel like it. I say this is the new currency, and it is the new currency. They can do that with the currency. They can't necessarily do that with resources, especially when you have people on and controlling the resources willing to give their lives to protect it. We need to look at what we do well. What are some of the things we do well, and we need to take over those industries. If we are the best athletes, then everything having to do with an athlete from the beginning all the way to when they're getting paid, and even while they're getting paid, should be taken over by us. I'm just being honest. If it's music, everything from them being discovered all the way through them retiring, we should take care of. If our people are our wealth, we are foolish to trade it for trinkets. Because that's what this money is. It's trinkets. I know they are like, well, brother, after it's trinkets, give me the what's in your pocket. Well, hey, I still got some value in that shit, right? The hours that I work, you know what I'm saying? The value is still in that money. So when your ass get out there and you work with me or for me, I'll give you my dollars. Other than that, shut the fuck up. You know, excuse my language. But hey, this is Brother Hatim. Once again, I need to remind you, you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. This is Freestyle Fridays, and I am your host, Brother Hatim, and this is a Heart of a Simmer production, where we strive to blow up your old pen. Now, a lot of y'all that follow me or listen to me or whatever, however you want to put it, know that I am a lover of Audible, right? So I went and I got a book. So, you know, when I'm going through YouTube videos, I'm cross-referencing. I'm looking for when I hear somebody that's talking some interesting stuff, I get the books. So earlier this week, I'm talking with one of my brothers, you know what I'm saying? One of my brothers in the struggle, right? And we're talking about changing an organization and nation building. And one of the common themes that constantly come across is people not really being dedicated to what we're doing. And one of the things that we really have to start learning how to do with our organizations and in our lives, the people that we allow in our lives, we have to start finding people when they want to come and be with us, when they want to come and work with us, when they want to come and work for us. They need to be able to put some skin in the game. It don't have to be nothing large, but it has to be some form of sacrifice. They got to make a sacrifice to be down. They got to make a sacrifice to work with you. If you're providing them with all the conference and shit, as soon as the conference gone, they're gone. We have to start finding ways to evaluate our teams, right? This is why you don't have a problem with a lot of sports teams. What do you mean, Brother Hatim? Look on there. We gonna supposed to be turned off in Zanesville, nigga. Are you looking at the list?
Yeah, I'm looking right now, Zanesville.
All right, you gotta look on the list. What's the exit? Oh, I got it. I know what it is. Oh my God, you daydreaming, man. All right, but they gotta have skin in the game, right? They got to have skin in the game. What do you mean, Brother Hot Tim? Everybody that is involved with you got to make some type of sacrifice. I'm not talking about goats and chickens and shit like that. Because I know that's where some of y'all minds went. No. They got to put some skin in the game. Why? Because if the thing fails, they have to feel it. See, we allow people to get involved with what we're doing without them investing. It got to be more than words. They got to invest. Why? Because those people who are not invested, those people who don't have nothing to lose, give up when the struggle comes. They might act like they're still doing it, but the fact of the matter is that once the struggle begins, they withdraw. Let me say that again. Once the struggle begins, let me say it like that, they withdraw. Now, let's say State Street. But I could have swore he said 7th Street. All right, let me keep on going. If not, I'll come back. All right. But they do say 60 South, don't it? Look on the list. It say 60 South?
60 South to Douglas.
All right, we're going to... He said 7th Street. I'm getting off here. Do it say 60 North or 60 South?
60 South to Douglas.
All right, we're gonna get on 67, 60 South. Oh, there you go. Woo! All right. I thought I was lost for a minute. All right, Brother Hot Tim, I'm back. So they got to be willing to make a sacrifice, and this is why. Right? Those people who are invested, those people who have burnt their boats, those people who have smashed the bridge behind them, when facing opponents, will less likely run. Those people that still have their boats in the water, they're going to sail away. Those people that still have a bridge, they're not invested like you. So what they going to do? They're going to run off. So when you building, fam, listen to me. When you're building, fam, make sure that all those that are building with you, all those that are building with you are in fact invested, have made sacrifices, has skin in the game. Then I'm gonna say it like this: you're almost guaranteed success. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes that's what makes that's what I'm looking for. 60 South. That's what makes teams successful. Do you see 60 on that? Mm-hmm. That's what makes teams successful, right? Y'all got to check that out, man. All right, 22, 40, 93. Did I pass 60? All right. Oh, no, there you go. All right, cool. All right.
Where we at?
Huh?
Where we at?
I suppose Zanesville. I hope. All right, so we're going to take 60 South on down. All right, so we on 60 South now. All right, so, all right, fam. So, listen, you got to have people invested. Now, in our movements, because I want to warn a lot of y'all, because I've been through similar things. Maybe not as massive as what's going on now, right? Maybe not as massive what's going on now. Maybe not as massive what's going on now.
What are they doing?
Oh, they got caught at the light. It's maybe not as massive as what's going on right now, right? But what I can tell you, what I can say is that during these times, this is the perfect time to incite fuckery, right? To incite people to do dumb stuff. And this, my fam, this is the perfect time for the Agent Smiths to come to you. They don't even have to be official agents. That's what y'all got to understand, man. We living in a different time, right? They don't have to get people to work against our interests. We automatically do that nowadays. We automatically work against our own interest. And that's what will allow. I'm turning right. So that's what a lot of us got to understand. We automatically start working towards not our best interests. You need to understand that, right? So automatically, because we have been ingrained with the information from the system, right? We have been programmed. We automatically start working against ourselves. Automatically. And in working against ourselves, right? In working against ourselves, we destroy the organizations, we destroy the relationships, we destroy any properties that we own, we destroy the businesses, and we inform on each other. We get on Facebook and we start talking about our beef rather than dealing with it directly. And then you do have some people that are agents that will come in and try to inspire your group to do dumb shit. Or even come in with a more fiery rhetoric than yours and try to take the organization over. Saying that we need to take action and we need to take action now. What are we going to do? And you never saw this nigga before. Never ever saw him before. And all of a sudden, he Johnny the Rebel. He the super revolutionary. So you got to be very careful of that. Is that water over there?
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's the river. I can't remember what river, man. We down in some holy territory, right? All this land, a lot of this land is for sale, man. This is what we need to be looking at. I'm talking with one of my young folk up in his car because we're driving to a private campground. It's a private campground. We know the people that own it, and what I'm trying to do is inspire my young people. Once we really get things together, we need to start buying property so that we can build. Right? This ain't no game, y'all. We the only one playing games. You know what I'm saying? We the only ones trying to pop fly and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to think that a lot of fancy stuff they're making just for us. Or the neo rich. You know what I'm saying? So now make sure they got skin in the game. And also, we need to find within our organizations or remind ourselves within our organizations, we need to remind ourselves. Are you looking at, you got the structures? You need that light, turn that light on.
Duncan Falls, whatever it's called.
We're going to go through Duncan Falls. All right. And then, but anyway.
Then make the left.
Right. So, we need to make sure, and listen up, fam. Listen up. We need to make sure, right, that we start stressing the common struggles, the common suffering that we're going through as a people. You know what I'm saying? Because, we can have different